Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have seen about presentation basics, right? So we have learned about OpenOffice package, that is OpenOffice Writer to create a text document, and then we have seen about OpenOffice Calc to create a spreadsheet, and then we have seen presentation basics, right, in OpenOffice Impress. So you know how to create a document and how to create a spreadsheet and presentation, right? And in this chapter, we are going to learn about the internet and email. Okay, this ninth chapter is Introduction to Internet and Email. We all use internet, right? If internet facility is there only, you will be able to watch this video also, right? So here in this chapter, we are going to see about this internet and why this internet is needed, why, how you will be mailing some document or any file to another person. About this email and internet only we are going to see in this chapter. Okay, let's see the need of internet first. This is important to understand that what a network is. First you have to know what is network and why is it important. Okay, here network means collection of interconnected devices. Okay, it may include computer, printer, scanner, mouse, everything, but network or the collection of interconnected devices only network. Okay, to understand this important, let's see how things worked before introduction of this network. Okay, for this I have to consider there is a big company, there is a multinational company which sells some products in a time when this network is not there, right? Let us call this company as Sri Mother International Limited. Okay, we'll imagine the amount of information like sales, inventory, and what are the requirement for the management, everything. We have to make note of it every day, and every day's decision will be taken, right? To get the information, they have to need to call their local office, right? To call their local office, they will need to mail or fax printed reports, or they have to send a media or a floppy disk also through this postal service only, right? Before this network. By the time the uh, mail is received or the data in the olden days has received, even if the reports are faxed also, it will be a big task to check all the reports and reply for it in a specific time, right? This task also increases the chance of human errors also. If we are writing and we are giving a report and we are sending it to another person through postal or some fax or something, it may take time or it may lead to some mistakes or it may have some errors also, right? So this is just one part of this network. But here you also need to consider the information required by the local office. They are also in need of some data from the head office, right? And other offices around the world also. Here let's consider the same company but in the present time with all the offices interconnected with this network, right? Here they would use a simple application around the world that takes advantage of this network which can connect globally, right? The data from all the offices can be stored at the central location and can be shared using this network, right? So the team can see the data wherever they are in the full world. If each office is in each country also, no problem. If they are connected through network, they can just share the data and the reports or anything instantly, right? So this data would be also a real time, right? This means that they can see it as it is happening itself. Since this data is centralized, any office location can see data pertaining to any location, right? As you can see here, the cost, the time, the effort involved in transferring the data was much higher without this networks, right? When the computers are connected through networks, we can just share it without spending any cost, right? Or before and all, if they are sending it through postal or any mails means it will be cost, right? So here we don't have to spend money, or don't have to spend a lot of time waiting for the report and all. Instantly we'll get it, right? So this network decreases the cost, time and effort, right? So productivity will increase, right? Here this also helps in resource optimization by helping to share the resources, right? The simple example of sharing this resources is printer, that is shared between many different computers in a typical office. That means printer will be in the main office means if the computers are connected through network, if someone is in some other country and they can access that printer, they can give print and the print copy will be reaching the main office, right? That is the main advantage here, right? So this internet or this network plays a vital role in all the fields, right? Nowadays, if you see, nowadays we are in quarantine and we cannot go to school, or we cannot go to college, or we cannot go to the institution and do our work, right? Who is working also, they cannot go to the office and work. Since this networking is there only, we are able to sit in our home and watch our classes or do our work through online, right? So if this network is not there, what will we do in our home? We have to just sit simply, right? So this network plays a major role in the present scenario also, right? Internet and www. Several networks, small and big, all over the world are connected together to form a global network, right? And this is called internet. Okay, the internet uses transmission control protocol, internet protocol, right? TCP bar IP to transmit the data through various types of media. Okay, this internet protocol, this IP addressing system is used to keep track of the millions of users, right? Each computer on net is called as a host. Okay, if a computer is connected to net, we'll say that computer as a host. Okay, the internet is the most cost effective method of communication in the world. Okay, some of the services which are available are here. They have given an image, you can see internet, extranet, intranet, right? Internet for marketing, extranet for marketing and purchasing, and then they have given for internet means that is for company only, extranet means for suppliers, customers and collaborators also. And then internet, intranet company only, intranet, it is inside the company, right? Internet is for the whole world, right? Internet works by using a protocol, right? Here we saw that TCP bar IP, right? This allows one computer to talk to another computer through internet, right? Through compiling packets of data and sending them to the correct location, right? And now we are going to see the examples of few services which are available, right? Email, web enabled audio and video conferencing services, online movies and gaming, data transfer, file sharing, often through FTP, that is file transfer protocol, and then instant messaging, internet forums, social networking, online shopping, financial services. These are the services available here, right? And the next one is domain name. This is the name, or this is the identity for a online service, or this becomes a online identity which can be accessed by the web browser when it is connected to internet, right? Let's see some domain names here. Generic domain name .com, you would have heard. Google.com, right? Gmail.com. Com means commercial organization, okay? .gov, that is government or institution, right? .org, that is non-profit organization. .net, that is network support group, right? .edu, that is educational institution, right? These are all the generic domain names, okay? .com, .gov, .org, .net, .edu. These are all the generic domain name, right? Next, let's see what is country level domain name. .in. You would have used google.com. That is commercial organization. That is a generic domain name, and you would have seen google.co.in also. That is .in means it represents the country level domain, right? Country level domain means .in is India, right? .au means Australia. .us means United States of America. .jp means it is Japan. .ru means Russia. .sg is for Singapore, right? So these are all the country level domain name. Here in India, if you are using that particular search engine or that website means they'll be having the description as India means the domain name will be .in. If you are using it in United States of America means the domain name will be with .us, right? Next, let's see what is URL, right? URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, Uniform Resource Locator. Every server on the internet has a IP address, right? A unique number which consists of 4 parts, and these will be separated by dots, right? The IP address means we'll be having IP address in our system also. It will be as 128.143.22.55 like that. Some numbers will be there. It will have 4 parts and it will be separated with dot, right? At the time, the number keeps changing, hence it is harder for people to remember the number than to remember the word combination, right? Here, so the address are given in word based addresses. These are called URL, right? The URL and the IP number are one and the same only. Since we cannot keep all these numbers in mind, this URL came. URL is the word based address. Okay, IP address is number based, right? IP address will have numbers in 4 parts and it will be separated with dots, right? Here URL means it is word based address and it will be in words, right? Here uniform resource locator in this image, if you see, first one is there, right? HTTP colon double slash. That is the protocol. That is the hypertext transfer, right? That is the protocol. And www is there, right? That is subdomain, right? And Google, that is domain name, right? That is domain name. And .com we saw here. That is the generic domain name, right? So here they have given us top level domain, that is TLD, right? So this HTTP colon double slash is the hypertext transfer, right? That is the protocol, and www is the subdomain, and Google is the domain name, and .com is the top level domain, right? Who governs the domain? One of the most frequently asked question is, we all use internet. Who runs it? The truth is that no centralized management of the internet exists, right? There is nothing called the centralized management for the internet. The internet as a whole does not have a single controller, but the internet society, that is voluntary membership organization, takes the responsibility to promote global information exchange through the internet technology, right? This Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN, that is Internet Corporation for Assigned Name and Numbers, right? This ICANN, this administers the domain name registration. Okay, this helps to avoid a name which is already registered there, right? And next is www. We all know what is www, right? Here W3C, that is W3C is World Wide Web Consortium. Okay, W3C. This is a international community and this includes a full-time staff, industry experts and many members organization, right? Here this group works together to develop the standards for this www, right? We know what is www, World Wide Web, right? This World Wide Web Consortium is a international organization, right? This is committed to improve the web. Okay, this is made up of several hundreds of members in the organization from a variety of related IT industries, right? This sets standards for this WWW, right? For this World Wide Web. This World Wide Web consortium only sets standards for the World Wide Web to facilitate better communication ability and cooperation among all the web stakeholders, right? This is established in the year 1994 by the creator of WWW. Who is the creator of WWW? Tim Berners-Lee, right? So that is about WWW, that is World Wide Web Consortium. Okay. Next, let's see the types of internet services. Okay. What are the types of internet services? Wireless internet services are there. Mobile is a type of internet service. Hotspot, broadband, DSL, cable, satellite, ISDN, dongles or data cards. These are all the internet services, right? Let's see the types of internet services briefly, right? First one is wireless. Radio frequency bands. These are used in the place of telephones or cable networks, right? One of the greatest advantage of wireless internet connection is the always on connection that can be accessed from any location that falls within the network coverage, right? Wireless connections are made possible through the use of modem, right? We have modem, and from modem only we'll have the Wi-Fi connection, right? That is wireless connection of internet, right? This picks up internet signals and sends them to the other devices, right? So this modem is a type of wireless connection, right? This radio frequency bands are used in the place of telephones or the cable networks. This is the greatest advantage of internet connection is it is always on connection that can be accessed from any location which is inside that particular range, right, in that network coverage area. Okay, and this is done by modem, right? And next one is mobile. Many cell phones and smartphone providers offer voice plans with internet access. That is, mobile internet connection provides good speed and allow you to access the internet. That means in smartphones itself, when you put a voice plan, in that it will have the internet access also. Mobile services or mobile networks are also giving internet services, and in some places the speed also will be good, and it will access the internet, it will give access to the internet also, right? Next one is hotspot. Hotspot means these are the sites that offer internet access over a wireless local area network, that is WLAN, right, by way of a router that then connects to a internet service provider. Hotspot utilize Wi-Fi technology only. This hotspot uses Wi-Fi technology. Wi-Fi technology means this allows the electronic device to connect to the internet or to exchange the data wirelessly, right, through the radio waves. Okay, this hotspot can be phone based or maybe a freestanding or a commercial one, or sometimes in some public places and all it will be given free for people also, right? So this hotspot is a Wi-Fi, that is wireless technology, and the waves are radio waves, right? And this is used to connect internet and also used to exchange the data, right? And the next one is broadband. This high-speed internet connection is provided through cable or telephone companies also, right? One of the fastest option available is this broadband internet only, right? This uses multiple data channels to send large quantity of information at the same time, right? The term broadband, this is the shorthand for broad bandwidth. That only we are saying it is broadband. Okay, this internet connection like DSL and cable, these are considered as the high bandwidth connection. Okay, though this many DSL connections can be considered as broadband, not all the broadband connections are DSL. Some of the DSLs are broadband, right? So how did this broadband got its name? It has a broad bandwidth connection. So we'll say it is broadband, right? Here we have high bandwidth connection, and so we'll say it as broadband. Okay. And the next one is DSL. DSL is digital subscriber line, right? Digital subscriber line. Okay. This uses existing two-wire copper telephone line which is connected to one's home. So the service is delivered at the same time as landline telephone services, and customer can still place calls while surfing the internet, right? This DSL means digital subscriber line. This uses what? Two copper wire telephone line. That means here we can use landline telephone and also internet at the same time with this DSL, right? And the next one is cable. Cable internet connection is a form of broadband access, right? Though this uses a cable modem, this users can access the internet over cable TV lines also. Nowadays and all, if you see some TV will have, for cable we have box. In that box also Wi-Fi connection is there. Wireless networking is given in with along with the cable dish, right? So this cable modems provide extremely fast access through the to this internet, right? So this cable internet means that is giving internet and also the cable TV lines, right? And the next one is satellite. In certain areas and all, if you see, uh, where this broadband connections is not yet offered, the satellite internet options may be available. Like wireless access, the satellite connection uses a modem, right? And then next one is ISDN, that is Integrated Services Digital Network, right? This ISDN allows the user to send the data or to send the voice or video content over a digital telephone lines, or it will use a standard telephone wire only, and the installation of this integrated services digital network adapter is required at both the ends of the transmission. Both in the sender side and the receiver side we have to install that adapter, right, on the part of the user as well as the internet access provider, right? And the next one is dongles. Dongles is it as a data card also. That will be like a it will be like a USB device only, and it will provide internet. So some of you would have used that. Today many dongles provide wireless capabilities. For example, USB Wi-Fi adapters are often used as dongles, right? Or they are called as dongles. Since most computers now have built-in Wi-Fi chips, mobile data adapters such as 3G and 4G dongles are more prevalent, right? These types of dongles allow to connect the internet even when Wi-Fi is not available also, right? Let's see the difference between this dongles and data card, okay? This dongle means this refers to any removable component used for enabling extra security, right? This USB dongles can be divided into Wi-Fi dongles, Bluetooth dongle, and memory dongle also. In this data card, if you see, this is also a removable component only, but this is a removable electronic card which is used for storing the data, right? The types here are expansion card, memory card or flash card, and then identification card, right? So this is the difference between dongles and data cards, right? So you have seen the types of internet services. What are the types? Wireless, mobile, hotspot, broadband, DSL, cable, satellite, ISDN, integrated services, digital network, dongles and data card, right? We'll see about this internet connection and access methods and all in the next session. Okay, so today we have seen about URL internet www consortium, that is World Wide Web Consortium, and we have seen about domain names, right? We have seen about domain name, internet, and the need of internet, right? Thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.